Number one, the word groceries is nouns. Um, that means a shop or store that sells food and other things used in the home. In American English, grocery store is often used to mean supermarket. For example, I bought some milk cartons at grocery. The word sales is noun that means an occasion when shop stores sell its goods at a lower price than usual. For example, the supermarket was holding an end of year sale. Number three, the word blend is nouns that means a mixture of different types of the same thing. For example, a blend of tea. In addition, blend that means a pleasant or useful combination of different things. For example, a blend of youth and experiences. The word to grind something down or up and grind something into something. That means to break or crush something into very small pieces between two hard surfaces or using a special machine. For example, to grind coffee or corn. The word aisles is nouns that mean a passage between rows of seats in a church, theater, chain, or between rows of shelves in a supermarket. For example, an aisle seat equal in a plane, coffee and tea are in the next aisles. The word specially is an adverb that means for a particular purpose, person. For example, the ring was specially made for her. The word to reserve something for somebody or something is verb that means to ask for sick table room to available for you or somebody else at future time. Sign to book. For example, is your holiday a reserve booking, sir? The word uptown is adverb that means in order to the part of a town or city that are away from the center where people live. For example, they live in an apartment uptown. The word auditorium is noun that means the part of a theater, concert hall in which the audience sits. In addition, auditorium that means a large building or room in which public meetings, concerts are held. For example, it is not advisable to smoke in the auditorium. The word cafeteria is noun that means a restaurant where you choose and pay for your meal at counter and carry it to a table. Cafeterias are often found in factory, college, hospital. The word due to, not before noun, due to something or somebody, one caused by somebody or something, two because of somebody or something. For example, the team's success was largely due to her effort. The word workout is nouns that means a period of physical exercise that you do to keep fit. For example, she does a 20-minute workout every morning. The word brushwork is nouns that means the particular way in which an artist uses a brush to paint. For example, some herbicides designed to clear brushwork also work. The word to represent is verb that means to be a member of a group of people, actor or speak on their behalf at an event, a meeting. For example, he represents the best tradition of his country. The word acquisition is noun that means the act of getting something especially now like a skill. For example, materials up to language acquisitions. In addition, acquisition that means something that somebody buys to to add to what they already own using something value. For example, his latest acquisition is a rake house. The word restroom is noun that means a room with a toilet in a public place, such as theater or restaurant. The word gallery is noun that means a room or building for showing work of art, especially to the public. For example, an art or a picture gallery, the National Gallery. The word pastoral is an adjective that means showing country life or the countryside, especially in the romantic way. For example, a pastoral scene, poem, symphony. The word landscape is noun that means everything you can see when you look across a large area of land, especially in the country. For example, the bleak, dramatic rugged landscape of the area. The word thunderstorm is noun that means a storm with thunder and lightning and usually very heavy rain. For example, it is often thunderstorm in the winter. The word to stay away that means to continue to be in a particular place for a period of time without moving away. The word lifeguard is noun that means a person who is employed at a beach or a swimming pool to rescue people who are in danger in the water. The word attention is noun that means the act of listening to, looking at, or thinking about something or somebody carefully. For example, her beauty attracted my attention. The word checkout is nouns that mean the place where you pay for the things that you are buying in a supermarket. For example, a checkout assistant or operator. The word patronage is noun that means the support that you give a particular shop, a restaurant, by buying their good or using their service. Equal custom. For example, thank you for patronage. The word to suppose is verb that means to think or believe that something is true or possible based on the knowledge that you have. Getting a visa isn't as simple as you might suppose. For example, he found it a lot more difficult to get a job than he supposed it would be. The word gym is noun that means a special building or room that has equipment for doing physical exercise. Gymnasium. For example, I go to gym to do exercise every day. The word appetizer is noun that means a small amount of food or drink that you have before a meal. For example, at 6:30, everyone gathered for drink and appetizer in the lawn.